what you talking about. Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance, so it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less. Stop the road when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less, say less.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from SoFi. Harris Campbell now on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Tua. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Tua. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Michael Wilson, touchdown LA. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. At their own 33-yard line. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Robert Spillane spills him there. Third down, 3 to go. Now Penix. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And now it's 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it'll bring up second down. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to have a bucked first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? This 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And no chance to turn and go That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, like negative plays. That's how you kill drives, force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he's going to go backwards again. They went to him twice in a row. The defense stops him twice in a row for loss. And now it's fourth down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. His decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Oh! And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now Tua. He's going to let this one go deep. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And the Buccaneers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The motion man here is McClure. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. And that'll wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. We are through one. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi. Cal, after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. To the outside, into the hands of McClure.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Got a man, it's Lockett. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First down, Tampa Bay.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get about 5. The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
On third down, they go with Jacobs. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 2nd and 7. Running is Jacobs. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. From the gun, here is Penix. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down, back at the 8-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This is about as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are on the board just before halftime.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And the Buccaneers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He'll take a deep shot for downs. He's got it! And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. He's got his big tight end. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Buccaneers 10, Chargers 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Campbell. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
21G.
Here's Tua. He'll let this go downfield for Mayer. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. And he'll get this ahead Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Here comes 3rd and 6. Once again, they keep it on the ground.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. And this ball's going to go out of bounds. Not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but the pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. 3rd and long. To throw is Penix. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, here comes the lefty punter, Jamie Gillen. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
2 and out on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, here's Tungo Vailoa. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Westbrook Akine motioning here. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively, it'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go on 4th down with Tua. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Davis. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. We're going to go play action with Penix. Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. A pickup there of 28 yards.
We spend so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Davis.
Ray Davis, the ball carrier. On the ball at the 22-yard line. 8 yards of the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. This isn't going to work out much better either. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage this time. No gain, tough sequence, and that brings up 4th down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here comes Campbell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions. And they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now Penix. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
This one intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it just past their 25.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
Intercepted by the Buccaneers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Penix. Pass right side to Downs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That one knocked away and incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
3rd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's Jacobs. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. Downs goes in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
To it now as we get to third down. They'll run with Jacobs. And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up fourth down. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. On the return, here comes Campbell. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Kirk is the motion man. On first down, Tagovailoa. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Quan Martin.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Rookie from Washington on target with that one. It is a 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Downs goes in motion. On play action, Penix. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackmon.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the second half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put him away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw can be all you need to flip this game on his head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Chargers.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That is caught side of the end zone. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. So 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now a 3rd and 2. Lockett headed in motion. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to have a Buccaneers first down. He's able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Downs goes in motion. Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Lockett headed in motion. They'll drop to throw. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll take this down to the 28-yard line. Hook him up on a second down and 8. Here's Jacobs. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll throw on first down with Pennick. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Chargers are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
One last throw here for Tua. He'll let this go downfield from there. And that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal. So a win here for the Buccaneers. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.